You might fall because I have my phone up against something that is like super. It's like a tin. I use it for Rice Krispie, healthy Rice Krispie treats. It's like a tin thing that I'm like placing my phone on. So we'll see if it works. I just realized I have this right here. That I know I just like chugged that, or didn't chug it. But I really quenched my thirst with that one. I mean, I was about to go to the gym, but I figured I wouldn't because tomorrow is leg day, and I was gonna just do leg day anyway because I missed leg day this week. So I might as well just. I don't know if I can do leg day 2 days in a row. I mean, I could, but that would. I might suck a little bit. It's possible. I don't know if it's a good idea. I figure I might as well just take the day to kind of like rest. I mean, I already walked around and stuff, burnt some amount of calories. Anyways, why am I talking about that? That's not at all what this discussion's about. Okay, we're going to talk about Marvel stuff. More specifically, my plans for Spider-Man Volume 2, which I announced a while ago will be happening. Also, what's up, Steve Cook? How's it going? So yeah, this is going to happen. Spider-Man Volume 2 is going to happen. Now, so there's going to be a few things I talked to you guys about, and I'm just kind of winging it. Hope that's cool with you guys. Don't really have an organized structure for this live stream. You doing good? That's good to hear, Steve Cook. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Every time I drink this, I spill it. So, here's the deal. What would you guys, I want to hear what kind of things you guys would want to see from Spider-Man. Now, I'm not gonna, now here's the thing, here's the difference, okay? I'm using this as a kind of playing board to see what do you guys like from Spider-Man. What's up, Ethan? How's it going? So, I know a lot of people in here are Spider-Man fans, but there's also a lot of people who aren't Spider-Man fans, and also, here's the difference between what I'm going to be doing and what kind of like the MCU movies have done. No disrespect to them, I do like them, but I'm not going to just like do everything the way that like you guys want it, and I'm not going to do everything the way that I want it. I want to mix it, right? So I have my own very good creative vision for this, and I'm very, very happy with it, but there's still some parts that need to be filled out. Do I have Roblox? I've not really played Roblox in a long time. I do have Roblox, I just haven't really played it. Which one, Spider-Man 1 or 2? This is the second. So what's up? 30 people, dude. What's up, guys? How's it going? If y'all are Spider-Man fans, go ahead and I don't know, subscribe or something. I got these Spider-Man fan films coming out, so need Roblox. That's what streamers. Oh, it's all good. I have the Roblox, but that's not really what today's discussion is about. Maybe some point we can do some Roblox stuff. That would be fun. Okay, so what do you guys want? What would you love to see from Spider-Man Volume 2? What are some characters that you want played around with? What would your ideal Spider-Man episode consist of? This is going to be a mini-series. It's not, Spider-Man Volume 1 was an experiment. It was a short film at the time. I kind of advertised it as that. It is a web series now because it was successful. You guys liked it. So I am going to keep going with it. I love it. I love Spider-Man. Super huge fan of Spider-Man. Always have been. Always will be. So what do you guys want to see? Okay, Miles Morales is a perfect thing to say. And one way or the other, Miles is going to enter the picture. I won't even lie to you. We have to do Miles Morales. We have to. I want to make sure we do him right, okay? Because when Miles Morales was introduced at first, I haven't read much of his comics. From what I've understood, and this is just what I've understood, his first comics didn't flesh him out enough, right? So we're gonna flesh him out. And now the newer projects have, right? Like Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man PS4 and PS5 and stuff. They definitely gave him more character, and that's what we're gonna do. I don't want to make it Miles Morales just be a copy of Peter. I want him to be his own character. But yes, Miles Morales, absolutely. What else do you guys want? What do you want brought to the table? I was gonna do Spot for a while, but then kind of like Into the Spider-Verse kind of took that. Which we can do that too. They did Kingpin, and you don't need to know about that yet. I mean, I know you guys know that Kingpin's going to be entering the picture, but I'm not going to go too far into it. Chris, what's up? How's it going? Glad that you're here. If you guys don't know, Chris is gonna. I'm not gonna give away much, but Chris has actually traveled down here to where I am, which is kind of far away from him. And he acted in a project, which I don't know how much I've given away yet or whatnot. I need to pick up where I left off, but yeah. Chris is one of our actors, so say hi to Chris, everyone. Welcome to Chris. He's awesome. He's a part of our team. Chris, what are some things? Oh, you want Scorpion, Steve? For a while, I don't know if you guys know, Scorpion was like the main villain for the first Spider-Man fan film I was trying to make. Spider-Man, well, it was called Ultimate Spider-Man: A Scorpion's Tale at first, and then I changed it to Spider-Man this Spider-Man thing I got going right now. Good to see you, everyone. Yeah, man. I love Scream. I love 420. Funny. But don't spam it, or else that will, yeah, well, okay. I have nothing against it, but if you're just gonna just spam it, bro. Yeah, I watch nearly all the movies. Yeah, dude, you're so good. So good. The only Spider-Man movies I haven't watched are the new spin-off ones, like the Craven, because they're not even Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man's not even in them. I don't understand what Sony was thinking with that. Dude, you guys know me. I love PlayStation. And I really do like Sony as a company. But what the heck was that? What was that all about? I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to definitely explore a big chunk of Spider-Man's, what would you call it? His little world. What's up, ST04? How's it going? You also loved Endgame. Oh, Endgame was amazing. Now, I will say, personally, I am a bigger fan of Infinity War, but the reason why, lore is the word I'm looking for. Yes, Nick, thanks. So, Endgame was awesome. No denying that. It was very satisfying to conclude that first bit of the MCU that we got over the last decade, or the past decade. But Infinity War is just a theater experience like no other. But like, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, man. Dude, when Infinity War came out, I thought it was going to be like Endgame. Is the only way I can describe it. Like, I thought it was going to be your typical Avengers movie, just awesome, right? It's not bad. I just thought it might be. What's up, Mary Lee? How's it going? How's it going, Steve, again? Oh, wait, no, he's just a 2. Stingray Escovitch. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. No, I don't think I've had that before. ST04. So, man, I just got out of a live with a cult start. What do you mean? That's crazy. That sounds crazy. Sorry I had to go through that, I guess. I don't know the story, but what was I talking about? Was I talking about? I don't even know what I was talking about. I forget. I was talking about how Infinity War was like what's the channel? Like, what are we about? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. But I was saying, freaking. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Infinity War was just like, I thought it was gonna be an awesome Avengers movie, just to the scale of 10, and bro, they just demolished that automatically. I did not expect anything to happen that happened in Infinity War. I had no idea. I knew like a couple deaths maybe. So it was crazy in that movie theater, dude. Like, that experience was just unforgettable. It was so well written. I felt torn apart. You know, and like, it seems bad, right? But that's how movies are supposed to make you feel sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Ray, that's going around a lot right now. It's a tough time. But I do not think that of you. I will never kick anyone out or attack anyone for a different belief, and you don't even have a different belief. You have the same belief I do. Sorry you had to go through that, man. It's been tough. But anyways, so Spider-Man Volume 2. Mysterio. I think that's a good idea. I'm trying to think of how we could enter Mysterio into the picture. What you guys know now is very limited on the Spider-Man. Okay, it's so small compared to what I'm planning. So small scale. I love how low budget that movie was that we did. I loved Spider-Man Power and Responsibility, everything about it. The only thing is, it is such a small chunk of what I have planned for the Spider-Man. These Spider-Man movies are not going to be 9 minutes long. Or these Spider-Man Webs episodes are not going to be 9 minutes long. I'm hoping more like 10 or 20. 10 or 20. Maybe. Well, no, 15 to 20, because 10 is way too close to 9. I meant to be like 15 or 20. I don't know which one I can... we'll just see. And it's going to be as long as it is, right? Whatever episode it is, I don't care about how long it is necessarily. I just want to reassure you guys, there's going to be a lot more. This was just such a small chunk. And if you liked it, you're going to love what I have planned for this Spider-Man. Now, here's something I want to talk about a little bit. Spider-Man is kind of a hybrid character in terms of comedy and emotion. Lightheartedness and just absolute drama, right? Spider-Man loses a lot of stuff. We know this. Homecoming is good as well. I love Homecoming, actually. I'm not a huge fan of Far From Home. That's just me. Homecoming, I loved. And at this point, as I've grown up, there's only a few things that I would change about it. I used to love the robot suit. At this point, it's fine. It doesn't bother me that much. But at this point, I'm just like really loving the fact that Spider-Man just has fabric. That's it. So maybe sometimes a web wing. But at the same time, I think you could do the tech thing good. Like the Spider-Man PS4 and PS5 games did the tech really good. It still seems like Spider-Man. But Homecoming was great, regardless. I think it was a very good thing. But Spider-Man, if you have watched Spider-Man Power and Responsibility, the fan film that I did recently, you would know it gets kind of dark. It gets a little dark, and that is typical Spider-Man stuff, right? So Spider-Man gets dark every now and then. A beast unlocks in him, and this is his first time dealing with it, right? That I used it as an origin, but I didn't want to tell the stuff that you already knew, but I didn't want to leave it out. So I had that small Uncle Ben scene that was significant for that movie. But I also didn't want to... Sorry, that was just a weird comment that happened. I wanted it to be... What was I even saying? I wanted it to be the Spider-Man origin story, but without having to go through that, still acknowledging that it happened, but focusing on that revenge aspect. Because one of my favorite things to do, or one of my favorite things from Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 1 with Andrew Garfield, is that revenge sequence. Like how he becomes Spider-Man is so realistic. So realistic. And they do have the revenge aspect in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. In fact, he actually even messes up a little bit more than Andrew Garfield. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man kills that thug that killed his uncle. Now, in The Amazing Spider-Man 1, he never truly catches that, right? He never really truly catches his Uncle Ben's killer. But in our version, he did. We wanted to do the Sam Raimi thing where it's Flint Marko. And this was not a Sandman Flint Marko. This was just a regular Flint Marko. You will see more Flint Marko. I just want to say that. We just decided to just kind of lean into that revenge and forgiveness thing, which relates with power and responsibility. The power to forgive someone. You have the responsibility to. But yeah, it's going to be a super dark series. There will be fun moments, and it will be a blast overall, right? We're still going to have that classic Spider-Man, jokes, and you start off the movie, and I'm telling you, when you start off each episode, it's a joyride. And it's going to get dark after a lot of that stuff. It's going to get dark, very, very dark. We're going to have a 50-50 split of emotion and lightheartedness and funness. And I'm just so excited for you guys to see. And the score that I'm cooking up, man, what do you guys think about this? I think I'm going to release an album on Spotify for the score that I made with samples for Spider-Man Power and Responsibility. What's up, Jaredex? Jedrix. That's it, right? Got your name right? Yeah, guys, I just wanted to kind of discuss it, throw some things around. I'm hearing Mysterio, Venom, Scorpion. Yes, some things I will definitely consider playing around with. Miles Morales is a must. That will happen. Don't know how. I don't have the story written out yet. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you yet. Don't want to ruin your experience. But rest assured, Miles will happen. Sure. Yeah. So there's that. Venom. Then there's going to be a Bible verse in front of each episode. The last one it said, it's from Luke, I think, in the Bible. I don't know where in Luke, but it was, to whom much is given, much will be required. With great power comes great responsibility. I just take it to mean kind of the same thing. So, yeah, it's gonna get dark, but it's gonna get really cool, and Spider-Man is in fact a Christian in this series, which is something that I'm very excited to play around with. And although it will be very, very dark, it will also be very fun. I don't know if I should necessarily announce what's going on in Volume 2, where it's going, but all I will say is what I've announced so far, which is on Instagram I've announced it, and I think I might have posted about it on the community post on YouTube, if you guys check that out. It is going to be called Spider-Man Volume 2 Most Wanted. That's the title. Spider-Man Volume 2 Most Wanted. What's up, Outer Banks? How's it been? Been a while. Yeah, so that's kind of the theme that we're gonna go with. So, all right, catch you later, Steve Cook. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. But this was just a short little stream. I might get my guitar out though. I'm just super thirsty. Might want. I don't know. I need to get my computer fixed. For some reason, I know why. It's just full. It's space on my computer is just full. Yeah, guys, I'm going to catch you on the flippity flip, I think. I might do an acoustic live stream sometime later, but thanks for joining. I need to thank you guys for the response that I had on the Spider-Man stuff. I mean, you guys have been fueling the Spider-Man stuff. So yeah, much love, everyone. See you later, Outer Bank. See you later, Siddick. See you later, Steve. Everyone that's in here, see you later. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with Weekend Vlog.